Good evening, parents. This is Mick from Student Finance Office. It's my pleasure to take these opportunities to give you some information regarding household application for student financial assistance schemes, okay? Household application for student financial assistance scheme is a family-based application which facilitates families with children attending primary and secondary schools or kindergarten, child care centers to apply student financial assistance. So we will go through these topics. Eligibility criteria. The student must be unmarried Hong Kong residents with right to land or valid permission to remain without any condition of stay in Hong Kong. The applicant must be the parent or guardian of the student. Families currently receiving comprehensive social security assistance should apply directly from Social Welfare Department for school-related assistance. Different financial assistance schemes are managed for needy families. School Textbook Assistance Scheme. This is for needy primary 1 to secondary 6 students in government-aided per capita grant schools and local schools under the direct subsidy scheme, and it covers the cost of essential textbook and miscellaneous school-related expenses. Student Travel Subsidy Scheme. This is for primary and secondary students or students attending a full-time day course up to first degree level in a recognized institution, and the student should reside more than 10 minutes walking distance from school and need to travel to school by public transport. Subsidy schemes for internet access charges. This is for needy families whose children are full-time students receiving education at primary or secondary level, or full-time students pursuing Diploma of Applied Education programs or equivalent courses of the Vocational Training Council. The scheme is to meet the internet access charges for e-learning at home for their children. For example, the charges on broadband internet service or SIM cards provided by operators of fixed or mobile telecommunications services. And the subsidy is granted on a family basis. The means test, adjusted family income, AFI, is used to assess the applicant's financial status and see whether they are eligible to apply for the assistance. And the formula of AFI is the gross annual income of the family divided by the number of family members plus 1. Gross annual income of the family includes the annual income of the applicant and the spouse, 30% of the annual income of unmarried child residing with the family, and the contribution from relatives or friends. The members of a family normally refer to the applicant, the spouse, unmarried child residing with the family, and the dependent parents who are supported by the applicant and or the spouse. For single-parent families of 2 to 3 members, the plus 1 factor in the divisor of the AFI formula will be increased to 2. Levels of assistance. So the table shows which level of assistance will be obtained for different range of AFI for primary and secondary students. So please note that the AFI is not the average monthly income of a family. AFI is the gross annual income of the family divided by the number of family members plus 1. Amount of assistance, and this table shows the textbook assistance for school year 2022 to 22-23, and for the 2023-24 school year, the TA grant rate for various class levels will be announced later in October this year. Student travel subsidy. The subsidy is calculated on the basis of the average unit fare relevant to the districts in which the student studies and resides during term time. Subsidy for internet access charges. Full rate of subsidy for SIA in the 2023-24 school year is $1,700 per family, while half rate is $850 per family. Application procedures. For applicants who have been disbursed with textbook assistance in previous school year, will receive either access code for pre-filled electronic application form or pre-printed paper application form starting from March. After the submission of application and having passed the means test, payment of assistance and issue of notification of result will be released starting from July or August. For applicants who have not been disbursed with textbook assistance in previous school year, they can apply using blank application form starting from May. After passing the means test, result will be sent to the applicants in August, and assistance will be released in October. How to complete household application form. So applicants may submit the completed application form with copies of supporting documents to us direct by post, or complete and submit the electronic application online. So applicants are encouraged to use electronic application form called e-form. But if applicants have submitted their electronic application forms and copies of relevant supporting documents online, they need not submit paper-based application forms and copies of relevant supporting documents again. So on the left-hand side, it is the sample of e-form, and the right-hand side, it is the sample of paper-based form. So part 1, particulars of the applicant. So we fill in the particulars of applicants like name, address, ID card number, and contact, etc. Part 2, particulars of family members. Section A, spouse, if applicable. And part 2, section B, student applicants, that is the students. So fill in the details of student applicants and unmarried children residing with the family. Part 2C, subsidy for internet access charges. So put a tag if you do not need SIA. Part 2, section D, dependent parent. So fill in dependent parent and dependency status. And part 4, family income. Applicants should provide detailed total annual income during the assessment period, including salary, contribution from children not residing together, relatives, or friends, rental income, etc. And Part 6, bank account for payment of assistance. Since the subsidies will be disbursed to the bank account of the eligible applicants through autopay, so the applicants must provide a valid bank account and supporting proof to us. Submission deadline. For school textbook assistance scheme, the application form should be submitted to us on or before 31st October 2023. For student travel subsidy scheme, application form submit to us on or after the 1st of November 2023 and can pass the means test. Payment of subsidy may be effected from the date of receipt of application or the date of admission of the student applicants to school, depending on the circumstances of individual cases. Subsidy scheme for internet access charges. Application form submit at a date on or after the 1st of February 2024. Partial payment of subsidy will be made to the successful applicants. Now, under normal circumstances, we will not accept any application submitted on or after the 1st of March 2024. For inquiry, applicants can call our hotline, visit our counter, browse our website, and also they can take reference by having a look on our information leaflet and sample form translated in 8 languages for people of diverse race. And we have a 24-hour service hotline, 2802-2345, for handling general inquiry. For case-specific inquiry, that means after you submit the application, will be referred to our application processing team for follow-up. And for this hotline, you can press 4 to select language of different races, such as Bahasa Indonesia, Hindi, Nepali, Punjabi, Tagalog, Thai, Urdu, or Vietnamese. Counter service is available at 12th floor, 1 Mongkok Road, Commercial Center, 1 Mongkok Road, Kowloon. And the normal opening hours are from 8:45 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. to 5:45 p.m. Monday to Friday. Interpretation services are provided through three-way telephone conference amongst our staff, the interpreter, and the applicants when necessary. And you may also approach support services centers for assistance in filling in the application form or interpretation services. Applicants can also visit our website to get more information on the application details. And free publicity videos are available at our website to facilitate the public to have a better understanding of the application for student financial assistance. And the leaflet and the sample forms in 8 languages are available at SFO's office, primary and secondary schools, district offices of Home Affairs Department, Regional Education Office of the Education Bureau, District Social Welfare Offices of Social Welfare Departments, Support Services Center for People of Diverse Race, and WFSFAA's website. So that's my presentation. Thank you.